Wow! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon! Oh, have you seen the article I wrote about you?
Ha! You've got some nerve! You just used us to make some quick mora!
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I heard that you were in Poisson some time back, so I sent you a letter to discuss just that. It appears you didn't receive it, though. It's all right, though. I've set aside the amount intended for you. I've even set the table with some food.
Really? Oh, you're the best!
You're almost a little too easy to win over, Paimon. If I were a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
Still, what brings you here all of a sudden? Were you looking for me?
I don't know. I bet she does have
A friend of ours met you a while back, and when she mentioned it, we thought of coming to see you. Her name's Mona.
Ah, so you know Miss Mona as well. She's a guest columnist for our paper. Really good one, too. She's so young and already such a brilliant astrologist. So she mentioned me? What did she say?
She said that you're a real daredevil of a journalist.
Nice. In which case, can this daredevil journalist dare to request an exclusive interview with the legendary Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? So your article in the paper today doesn't count?
Oh, of course it doesn't. That was more like live photography. What I'd like to do is dive deeper and ask you to talk about the things you've seen and experienced.
I'm just telling Mom something about the kid real quick. I love watching the kids. Yeah. But what are you doing with the cars? They're getting wheels? They're getting wheels? Oh. Alright.
Yeah, are we even qualified enough?
Why not? If I say you're worth an interview, then you're worth it. But not right now, of course. I'll need a few days to prepare.
Oh, in that case, we'll just chat when you have the time then?
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! I'll tell the editor-in-chief immediately. I'll have to apply for lighting, a venue, some props, and... Whew, so much to get done now. Talk to you later.
Wait, Charlotte, Paimon's still got a question for you.
And what's that?
If, just for example, Fontaine were to be flooded tomorrow, what would you do today?
Huh, that's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it? I mean, I do hear about it often, but I've never once thought that the day could be tomorrow. If you're seriously asking, then I might try and think of a way to leave Fontaine. Oh, but I'm still a journalist first and foremost. That means I have a duty to be reporting from the scene. And secondly, I wouldn't forsake my homeland that easily. From what I've seen, most people don't know what they'd do should the worst come to pass. In truth, it might be better just to behave like normal rather than worry over such an end. So in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping at the office for that interview of ours. I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bit sad, but I've always believed that it's best to do what you enjoy. Just think about it. If this nation really were to be suddenly destroyed tomorrow, but I still successfully finish an exclusive interview with a truly unique person, then the story I would wind up writing would truly be timeless. And then do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that story, send it for printing, and use messenger pigeons to get copies out to the various nations as soon as possible. I'm not a dreamer, nor am I a workaholic, but I do love my job, and I'd be proud of leaving such an article behind. I guess you could say that I was born to be a journalist. But anyway, that's my answer. And on that note, I'll get back to my preparations.
That's so nice. All of a sudden, Paimon actually kinda envies her. Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we?
Okay.
The sea breeze and scenery can be a pretty soothing combo, huh? Paimon's been thinking.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Fontaine, but all of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow, where would we go and what would we do? No, Paimon should ask, if you could choose, what would you like to do?
Just like Charlotte said, suddenly trying to consider what to do is pointless.
We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much time thinking
should
about
clean up
these
your
kinds
toys
of
first.
things.
It's still sleeping
We
for a little bit.
didn't have to either, with us always being on the road and whatnot.
You can put it there for now, yes, because Mommy's not using your computer.
Hey, yes. Yes. You mean still
Yeah, you can
traveling?
keep getting new tires.
Huh. Wait, isn't that what we've always been doing?
That's kind of what we were just saying. Okay. I don't know how much of him is coming through, but he's being absolutely adorable.
Feels like you'll grow mold if you stay here long enough. But it's still better than the Fortress of Mirapede, that's for sure. It's not only damp there, but salty too.
Yeah, I see that.
Ah, so the two of you are still here. Wonderful.
Oh, you're from the Palais Mermonia, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Isadora. Monsieur Nervillat sent me to look for you two before. I heard that afterward you went to the Fortress of Meropide.
No. Please.
Mm-hmm. You see red?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that's part of the sign.
No. No. Red. This.
Yeah, it's the same color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This.
Who's that?
Not at all.
From the
I'm
show?
well aware that you're friends of his.
So.
Actually, I'm here to pass along a message from him.
At home, yeah. Ta-da.
Yes, inside the Opera House. The Maréchaussée Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
A riot?
Oh,
Well, that said, I don't personally think
They
it was
started?
that serious. Lady Farina was watching a performance at the Opera House, and while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing her, loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the prophecy crisis. And before she could respond, others started to join in. The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
So people have started to put the blame on Farina. Guess they finally found an outlet for the pressure they've been under due to the prophecy.
I agree. People naturally rely on gods, as is
are you
customary.
laughing at comment?
But the moment people feel threatened, gods are also the first to be blamed.
So what happened after that? Is Farina
Home
okay?
pawn at the window.
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry. The Maréchaussée Phantom had their hands full maintaining order and did not catch where Lady Farina had gone. Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing.
Oh, actually missing? Don't
So,
put
you mean
cereal
she's
on Mommy's
still
desk.
missing?
That's
Don't
right.
put it on
The
Mommy's desk.
Marchese has dispatched many people to search for her, but we don't have any leads yet.
There.
That said, I don't think there's much to worry about. She is a god after all. Even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her? Good. Monsieur Nervillet sent me to tell you about the situation, but he didn't say anything else.
Don't worry, this is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Ah, is that so? Well, all right then. In that case, you two take care. I'll be heading back to the Palais now.
Well, sounds like we should hurry over to Poisson then. If we know Farina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. Instead, she'll look for a place to wait out the heat. And as we also know, she may be loud and dramatic, but she doesn't have a heart of stone. When Nervalet was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson, she couldn't hide her sadness and remorse. It would be hard for her to ignore being accused by the public today. Paimon thinks Farina's probably taken the opportunity to slip away to Poisson and try to relieve the sense of guilt that she's feeling. Huh. Well, what do you think? Paimon knows the answer, of course, but Paimon,
Oh.
in that case, there's not a moment to live.
Okay. Okay. Long one.
This
Uh-oh.
place looks deserted. Guess all the survivors must have evacuated already. All that's left here are signs of
Okay, so
devastation.
we're somewhere else. Okay.
Could Farina really
Make-
be here? Let's try to find her as soon as possible.
You smell pizza? I mean, I don't think there's any pizza. Whee! Oh, that's a big fish. Look at that big fish.
Awesome big fish.
It's an awesome big fish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fish.
Uh-huh.
That's Farina, right over there. She really is here all on her own.
Should I just give up? This is all meaningless. What was meant to happen did happen after all. Everyone's dead. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Give up, Farina. There's no point in holding out. I'm sorry. But what can I even do other than to repeat meaningless apologies over and over? Who's that?
Don't worry, Farina, it's just us.
So it is you, blonde traveler from another land. Why, I almost thought you were someone from that mob of my ignorant subjects. Come to kneel and beg for my forgiveness.
Farina, you were crying just now, weren't you? The tear stains on your face are obvious.
What do you mean, tear stains? Oh, I remember. The show at the Opera House earlier
But I
this
didn't even know
morning
what
was
the point of
so
her, like, hiding
moving.
it
I'm
would be.
still
It
trying
would
to
just show how
process
fresh
it.
she was. It would, like, solve everything.
Who did
But
that uncivilized
I think that's kind of
rabble
the
think
point.
they were? Disturbing my enjoyment of the arts. They
Clearly some.
even dare to tout their Archon. I must teach them a lesson. I can just imagine their twisted and frustrated faces once they realize that I'm nowhere to be found. Oh, and I'm sure Nouvellette and those people from the Marish Chaussee Phantom are freaking out right next to them, too. Of course not.
Hey, there she is! The Hydro Archon's over there! Quick, after her!
Farina, those people seem to be after you.
They are... They're just some rabid fans who want to cut the line because they haven't been able to meet me in person, aren't they? That's against the rules. I can't let them get their way.
Farina just ran off. Quick, we have to catch up with her. This should be the place, right? Hey, Farina! There's a good hiding spot over here. Quick, come to Paimon before the rest of them catch up to you.
What? What is this place?
Hurry, they're almost here.
Fine. I suppose haste is warranted.
Oh,
Lead
is
the
the
way.
dragon eating the car?
Open.
He's got his mouth open.
Close. Now.
You try to close it. I don't know if it'll close. I don't think it closes.
Paimon's exhausted.
It doesn't close.
I'm so tired. I totally thought they had caught me.
You don't
No,
know.
I mean, I merely gave in to the sheer enthusiasm they displayed.
You might want to lower your voice to stay hidden.
You're right.
Yep, that's a good girl.
What's happening? The ground's shaking. Is it an earthquake?
Another disaster just struck, I suspect.
Yeah, a quake of this kind preceded the flooding in Poisson, didn't it?
It can't be. It's happening again.
Well, there's no need to worry too much about that. Novelette's made some emergency plans, so the evacuation should go a lot smoother this time.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
Yeah, you catch
But the
fish.
people of Poisson, they've already...
Mm-hmm. Amongst yourself, Karina slowly.
It's true. I've been investigating the prophecy for hundreds of years. I once had informants all over Tevat, searching for clues and feeding information back to me.
Her face
I've
kind of.
tried all kinds of ways, too, to hold back the sea. Anything to keep the coastline from advancing. But all my efforts proved to be futile in the end. Really, the truth has been clear to me for a very long time. We cannot make an enemy of the divine. No matter what we do, the will of the heavenly principles will have its way, and the prophecy shall be fulfilled.
You still haven't given up, right?
Give up. I do love the sound of that phrase. It would mean finally coming to terms with fate, but also for me to finally be free. Indeed, I've thought about giving up so many times, especially after we almost lost Poisson. Fate is really unreasonable, isn't it? It
What's that?
has no heart and obeys no rules. The prophecy has only just started to come true, and
It's probably
so
like
many
Pickles
people have
Booger.
already lost their lives. But just now,
No.
it all became
Oh, it's
clear to
comet
me.
boogers?
I still don't have the right to come to terms with fate on behalf of everyone else. As long as the final moment
He's
hasn't
been
come,
barfing for a while.
it's still not too late. Don't worry. I will keep hope alive for everyone until the very end.
Barfing everywhere.
Well, that's enough for now. I got the impulse
Yeah,
to
I don't know
play
if we have
the
any paper towel
stricken
down here.
maiden, but
There's
honestly,
a little bit over there.
considering my rank and station, that wasn't a good fit at all. Don't take any of what I just said seriously. How could I possibly let Fontaine fall to the whims of trivial prophecy?
Come on! Paimon could have sworn you
Yeah.
were actually being honest just
Yeah,
now.
you can use that. Go for it. I don't want it. You use it. There.
Oh, paper.
Yeah, you can have your own. To get it off then. I don't know what you might be. People are more than willing to share your burden.
Share my burden.
Yeah.
That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
Even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still confide in someone.
Whoa! Mommy,
Share it with me. I'm what you'd call a witness.
A witness.
Mommy, look.
Yeah.
Yes. I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes. In other words, you never belonged here. And if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator, aren't you? If that's the case...
That's Actually wasn't expecting that. That's probably what the first
Ladies
earthquake
and gentlemen,
was them moving
this concludes my opening performance. Now, without further ado, we may proceed to the trial of our god.
So, this is what it is. Yes, you deserve praise for the effort you took to raise the dramatic stakes.
They just
Do not
waited. She
forget,
might have actually
however,
told us
that
everything.
I am Fosalor, the god of justice, the embodiment of justice itself. Does it not strike you as even the least bit absurd to bring the very concept of justice to trial?
May I interpret these words as your refusal
Yeah, you
to
got a
stand
card.
trial? In that case, you will have the opportunity to defend your honor through a duel.
You would draw your blade against a god? I see. It seems like you have made up your mind.
I can't believe it. She just surrendered.
What the heck is going on? Did I just see an Archon surrender to a human?
Wow, how utterly humiliating.
Sit down.
Lady Farina, what is the meaning of this?
It would seem that there has been a misunderstanding. To be clear, the raising of both hands is not always an indication of surrender.
Looking for excuses again, huh?
I raised my hands just now to indicate my acceptance of the trial. No duel shall be necessary. I will admit that I've been running away for a long time. I'm sorry, everyone. I was unable to protect the people of Poisson. It is my duty to stand trial for my crimes. You are not the only ones to be disappointed in me. I, too, am exceedingly disappointed in myself. But now,
job.
it is time for the Hydro Archon to show you her courage and resolve. I, Farina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice! This time, I will protect you. Applaud and rejoice! One of the most outrageous and fantastical arcs known to the opera epiclese is now unfolding before your eyes. Mark my words, this shall be one of the most exhilarating and brilliant shows ever to grace the stage of Fontaine! The trial of the Hydro Archon, Focalor, will now begin!
Woohoo!
Oh, now we're making history.
Why does it feel like Farina just took over
Well,
the
if you
whole
put some
thing?
points away, you'll have some more space to play with it.
Come on! Didn't she just get forced to stand trial for her crimes?
You want me to pick up the draft?
Even though she's still acting super dramatic, she is taking this
You want me to help
seriously
pick
this
up the
time,
draft?
right?
Oh, guys are getting in? One guy's getting in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you want... Mm-hmm.
Oh. Right there.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
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 He's a cat?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, he's a man?
Yeah.
Is he a man cat? Oh, he's a man cat? Yeah. You want to be a cat? No.
All right, then. Who will be my opponent in this trial?
The court asks the prosecutor to please take the stand.
Is that so? Very well. Then please speak, witness of Tivat, my accuser and fated opponent.
We're so close to getting her to tell us the truth, and it still turned out like this in the end. I mean, she might have told us the truth if we didn't open the door right then. But then that would miss out the chance for another court minigame.
Also, please allow me to ask, as a final question before the trial begins. Just how much work did you do to force me onto this stage?
Well, we did do a lot of prep after the meeting that day.
I can go over the tasks assigned to the Spina di Rosula, since they were rather straightforward and easy.
Navia, the president of the Spina di Rosula.
Most of the people who participated in the disturbance this morning were my subordinates. They changed into plain clothes and came to the Opera House as regular audience members, waiting for the perfect opportunity to incite insurrection against you. The people's resentment against their Archon has been building as more and more of the prophecy is fulfilled. A spark was all we needed to turn smoldering anger into a flame. Moreover, according to our understanding and analysis of you, when something like that occurred, you would likely flee the scene and head to Poisson by yourself. So, we arranged for a second group to lie in wait there.
So, you
Want me to
mean
move the garbage can?
the ones who scoured the settlement for me were
Then you can play,
also
yeah, give me a
from
second.
the Spina.
Hang on. There you go. There. Mommy's still streaming. You want to see something fun though? Make it drive. Make it go. And go forward. See, you can take Carbate for a ride. Yeah. We'll just put them on top. There you go. Try the other way. Pull it in. Yeah, there you go. Now make it go backwards. Now like this. See?
And their goal was to force you to step into the giant magic box so you may personally participate in the greatest magic performance in all of Fontanian history.
That's right. That house was a magic box, rather than someone's residence.
As the super ultimate version of the setup that I used when I first performed at the Opera Epiclese, the volume of the box was increased by a whole order of magnitude, and the distance it traversed was the entire gap between Poisson and Araneas. Its cargo, of course, was an Archon instead of a human. My thanks, Farina. Without your help, we could never have pulled off such an extraordinary performance.
You're welcome?
Of course, this performance was only made possible with Father's support. The House of the Hearth spent a massive amount of labor in Mora to pull this off. We had to select a location, construct the giant magic box, dig a tunnel, and open up a path through the water. It was a lot of work for all of us.
So, in other words, the earthquake that we felt within the giant magic box was just a normal tremor from the transportation of the whole house?
That's right. It wasn't a sign of another disaster to come.
How about that?
Then, I can guess Nervilette and Cloran's parts. You gathered a crowd, prepared a stage, and made sure that the champion duelist would be immediately ready for a fight. Also that as soon as I appeared on the stage, the trial may commence without a hitch. Am I right?
Yes, that is correct.
You want that out?
Well, Clorand, I must
gonna be a little
commend
tricky.
you for
I'll
your
get it.
courage. Only the
on.
most outstanding champion duelist in all of Fontaine would accept a duel with an Archon
You don't
without
open it inside.
flinching.
Thank you.
You can
As
go outside
for
and use it
you,
later.
Traveler, I suppose your role was to keep me distracted with conversation
Go
once
outside
you
a
found
little
me in
bit.
Poisson.
Mommy's still
You
working.
make sure that I didn't notice anything amiss before revealing yourself as my
Mommy's working. We'll go
prosecutor
later.
once we'd arrived onto the stage.
Your tablet might be awake. Your tablet might be awake.
Nope. Sleeping.
Look.
Still.
Oh, you sure? Is it asleep?
Wait. No. Sleeping. Tell
Oh?
Mommy.
My mission was to give you one last chance. We hoped you'd share your secret with us before the magic box arrived on the stage.
Is that so? Then I suppose I must have missed my
Yeah, you
final
can play any of those games.
chance.
That's fine. The shopping one?
It's fine. It
Okay,
matters not.
Play whichever one you like.
What's done is done. The stage is already set, so there's no reason to disappoint the audience. Let's see this trial through to the very end.
Okay. was gonna say, she was about
Madam
to spill
Prosecutor,
something.
please allow me to pass this along. This is a document that Miss Charlotte applied for and received permission to share with you during the trial. According to her, it should speed up the proceedings.
Okay.
Huh? Charlotte wanted to give us something? Oh, so she's here too! Hey, Charlotte! Oh, let Paimon see. Isn't this the exclusive interview that she did with us before? So she's already finished it, huh? Wait, then that means this document is a perfect timeline of everything that's happened ever since we stepped foot in Fontaine! So in other words, we can refer to this anthology of evidence every time we want to use something from our journey as evidence for an argument! Let's quickly confirm the information in it. Just think of it as a refresher, alright?
You defeated the Hydro Archon in the very first duels you took part in at the Opera House. I didn't... This is the Fortress of According to Monsieur Neuvillette, both Child and that whale should... The words of someone...
Okay. All right.
The prosecution and the defense are both in position. The trial shall now begin.
Oh, come on, Neuvillette. There's no need to repeat all the unimportant legalese. Just fast forward to the part where the prosecution lays out my offenses. As the defendant and the lead actress of this performance, I still haven't even been informed of my supposed guilt in all of this. Of course, it is only natural for humans to struggle to understand the actions of a god. However, you will need more than that to convict me of a crime.
That's true, but my charge here is unrelated to your conduct as an Archon. Instead, I would like to charge you as a fraud who's never been the Archon in the first place.
Yes, that's what I was figuring it would be.
What was that? Lady Farina's a fraud?
Hey, I came here thinking that we were going to try the Hydro Archon for forsaking our duty, but did I hear that right? She's not our Archon at all?
Charge accepted.
Figured it would be that. Or I wanted it to be that.
Lady Farina, do you plead guilty to the charge? Lady Farina.
I plead not guilty. How can I be guilty? There is no way that I, Focalor, otherwise known as Farina de Fontaine, a member of the Seven and the Regina of all waters, kindreds, peoples, and laws of Fontaine, could be anything other than your true Archon.
Well, that's a very definitive statement.
Even though Lady Farina can be rather eccentric, isn't it going too far to doubt
The
her
shocking
very
one
identity?
is
Yeah,
this.
I've never questioned her identity either. Sure, Lady
It's in that
Farina
one,
can
yeah.
be super irresponsible, but what grounds does that prosecutor have to make such a huge claim?
I have cause to believe that common sense will prevail in this case. Many of the members of the audience have known me as the Hydro Archon ever since they were born. There would be no fooling their memory. See? Even the Oratrice has decided to show me its favor. Are you sure you want to commit to a charge that will never be upheld? If you wish to drop the case, I can promise you as the God of Justice that you will not have to face trial for making a false accusation. We will treat everything that's happened as a dramatic
I don't know.
spectacle and
The fact
move
that she's
on with
even,
our lives.
like,
What do you say to that?
suggesting that makes me feel like something.
An argument with near impossible odds, huh? You have to not only refute Farina's claims, but also overturn the long-held beliefs of the people.
Well, I tried to give you the chance to surrender. If you must persist, then let me ask. If you believe I'm not the Archon, then what manner of being do you think I am? And if I was not the Archon, then how did I manage to live for over 500
You need to
years?
be like a dragon or something. You just have the weird eye, but... Okay. Turns out the Fontanians can be dissolved by water. So there's one. It's a possibility. Maybe the whale is here. Maybe this?
First of all, you may be a member of another long-lived race, which would allow you to naturally possess an extended lifespan. And second of all, even if that wasn't the case, there could be other ways to extend your life.
Who gave you that idea? Was it the knave? You'd sink so low as to use a harbinger's words against me.
Doesn't matter who gave us the information. What matters is the veracity of the claim.
A curse? I once thought it possible that the aura of an Archon might naturally resemble a type of curse. But in light of this claim, perhaps what I sensed was not your divinity, but a curse after all.
Neverlet sensed it too, huh?
Look, Farina, instead of an Archon, can you just be a cursed human?
Lady Farina is actually a human?
Well, it is true that it's extremely difficult to tell humans and gods apart just by looking at them. It's not impossible.
Well, don't start celebrating too early now. Even if I have been carrying a curse like you said, how does that prove that I am merely a human being? Besides, everyone knows that the main difference between a human and a god is the possession of authority. Gods can do what humans cannot. That's why they're worshipped as gods. For centuries, manifestations of my authority have served the nation of Fontaine. One need only to turn their eyes towards the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal in this very opera house, or consider the endemitium that is used in every aspect of life.
Wait, that one trial proved the opposite. Farina actually has no control over the Oratrice at all. So that was child's conviction.
You tried to reference the Oratrice, but weren't you as confused as all the rest of us when the Oratrice declared Child to be guilty without any proof? Otherwise, you should have come up with a good explanation for that by now.
Didn't I make myself clear at the time? The decisions of the gods are naturally difficult for humans to comprehend. There is no need to provide an explanation.
Lady Farina, I believe a reminder of your current circumstances is in order. While the court is in session, the principles of justice and the law must come before all else.
What?
While you are an Archon, you are also first and foremost the defendant in this trial. You will prove yourself unable to defend against the prosecution's charges if you continue to withhold vital information against the rules of the court.
Hang on. Okay, what do you want?
Yeah, Mommy. Hey, Nan.
You want to share something with Mommy and Daddy? What do you want to share? Oh. Well, those are Daddy's. We have to wait for Daddy. Yeah, you're bouncing. Is your arm flopping? Okay. We have to wait for Daddy to get up. We have to wait for Daddy to get up. You want to take a break? You want Mommy to take a break and we can go see if Daddy will get up?
No.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a short break. I will be right back.
No.
What? Don't you want to go see if Daddy will get up so you can have some candy?
Dad? Dad?
Yeah, be right back.